These two people both wanted to go to heaven. One stood on the rooftop, the other stood by the river. But their fate changed because of a single text message. The man sent a message to his own number, treating it as his final words. Just as he stepped forward, the message was surprisingly replied to. What was going on? Interrupted, Mike was furious. He sent a few angry messages in a row. Stop bothering me, can't even die in peace. Unexpectedly, the stranger replied, what a coincidence, I'm also waiting by the river to go to heaven. What an incredible coincidence. So the two started chatting. They put the thought of dying aside. Their phones never left their hands. They'd call each other all the time, sharing every detail of their lives. One day, Mary suggested they meet in real life. They agreed to meet in the park. But when Mike arrived, he didn't see any sign of Mary. He thought he had been tricked, so he called to question her.
ఇక్కడే ఉన్నా ఎల్లో బెంచ్ మీద
ఇక్కడ ఎన్ని ఎల్లో బెంచెస్ ఉన్నాయి?
ఒకటే
ఇద్దరు ఒకటే బెంచ్ మీద కూర్చొని ఉంటే నా పక్క.
While they were arguing, the sky on Mike's side suddenly turned dark and windy, but Mary said the sun was shining where she was. No wind at all. Then Mike ran home. He turned on the TV and let her hear the weather forecast. Mary went home and turned on her TV. She was confused and said there was no wind, only a crowd making trouble. Mike was shocked. Wasn't this riot news from years ago? He quickly asked Mary what day it was. Mary answered February 14th, 2014. Unbelievable, because Mike was in the year 2019. To test his theory, he asked Mary to go back to the park and write something on the bench. To his shock, he could read it out exactly. Now they had to believe. They were talking through time. Though they couldn't meet, they could still talk. Mike became curious about things from 5 years ago. He asked Mary why she had wanted to do something so foolish. Mary said she feared if she failed her college entrance exam, her parents would force her into marriage. She didn't want to marry someone she didn't love. Mike said, I can tell you the answers from 5 years ago. With Mike's cheat-like help, Mary became the top scorer in the exams, successfully escaping her parents' control. After so many phone calls, Mary started to fall for Mike. She invited him to the park again, and wrote a confession on the bench, but Mike looked awkward after reading it. He had liked a girl for 5 years, and still couldn't forget her, so he turned Mary down. Heartbroken, Mary sat on the bench and cried. Just then a boy walked up, and handed her a bouquet.
I love you.
But she slapped him right away, and stormed off. Then the camera panned. The boy was actually Mike from 5 years ago.